Well, if it ain't the voices in my head. Ah, there's the other voice in my head. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Tony. Hello, Norbert. Came to boost your channel, but won't be here. Okay, Norbert. You take care, bud. You have a wonderful day, bud. What's poppin'? What's poppin', guys? Guys, what's up? Yo, Aaron, how you doing? Yo, Tony, what's good, my guy? When is Phelps promoted to small claims and domestic disputes? You know, I don't know. Maybe there's a mod for that. I don't think from where we're at we get promoted to that. I think that'd be a demotion. Forgive me if I sound icky. I just rolled out of bed. A little icky. So gross. I just rolled out of bed. Alright, I was reading a fucking awful post on Reddit just now. You guys know that game High on Life that just came out, made by the people who made Rick and Morty? And you guys also know that just recently Justin Roiland of Rick and Morty just got sentenced to like domestic abuse. One with the speaking guns, yeah, that one. Yeah, one of the writers, one of the voice actors, one of the creators, Justin Roiland got I'm not sure if he was arrested, but he was sentenced with with domestic abuse on his wife, of his wife. I just breezed by a post that was posted on Reddit on r/gaming circle jerk, one of my favorite subreddits. And it's just a picture of one of the stupid fucking talking guns, the Gatlians. It goes, yeah, you know the game Punch Out? Okay, so, Band-Aid off moment, sort of, I'm going to use innuendo. I did the game Punch Out on my wife. I know I should have said this earlier. The space police are hot on my ass. I don't want to go to Gatlian jail on a Zorb glob, okay? It's so terrible, dude. Fucking Christ. Apparently he falsely imprisoned her as well. Kept her locked up in the house for like a few days. Fucked up. Anyway, back to the subject matter at hand. So we're going to steal people's children today. Can people in the showbiz please suck a bit less for a change? Yeah, I feel like we attribute far too much respect to like celebrities and people in like the showbiz, especially people who are like kind of funny and write very well, and even like to influencers. Like, you guys should not idolize me whatsoever. I could turn out to be a piece of shit in 10 years and you wouldn't know. Well, I mean, you wouldn't know that until then. Like, who knows, guys? What if I get rich and famous? What if I turn into a snob, guys? So you're just better off just like enjoying the content that they might make, and then just not like basing any of your personality around them, like a lot of people did with like Rick and Morty and shit like that. You're just gonna look like an idiot. You're gonna look like an idiot. Yeah, what's up, Tommy? We're talking about Justin Roiland. now he he did the game Punch Out on his wife. Oh my god. Especially since there's been a lot of like YouTubers and influencers that's come out recently that have been like, not even recently, just like in the last like year, like the last like 5 or 10 years now. People have come out to be like fucking statutory rapists, straight up rapists, fucking like what are they called, like groomers, you know, shit like that. Awful. Pedophiles. It's terrible. I'm afraid like if I do get bigger on YouTube, I'll get like pressed into like the YouTube fame like inner circle, and then I think everyone's gonna like try to force me into doing something cringy shit like that. Come on, scrub. Come on, you're so rich and powerful. Gotta abuse that power, right, scrub? No. No, Miss YouTube. No. No, Miss YouTube. I can't. Oh, and also, a big streamer on for Escape from Tarkov is getting called out for being a piece of shit and like reporting people and like getting in contact with their person at the development company and getting people banned for killing them. I probably surrendered to a hedonistic lifestyle with drugs and hookers. Yeah, I mean, as long as it was, I was about to say as long as it was legal, but I guess the drugs is not legal. I mean, as long as it's just like something innocuous like that, then I'd be fine with it. But outside of that, I'm actually a sweet guy. Which Tarkov streamer? I probably shouldn't say because I mean it's not. Anyone's gonna fucking watch this and oh my god, YouTube streamer Scrubbosaurus is starting drama against big Twitch streamer. It's a guy named Rengar. Rengawr, Rengar. Who basically just reports people who's like level 50, like level 52, like right now in the Tarkov wipe, reports people whenever he gets killed by them. And it's just like, oh yeah, dude, this guy's gonna get fucking banned in like 10 minutes. Guys, trust me, guys. This guy's gonna get like fucking banned, bro. LOL, what a fucking piece of shit bitch. And he like doesn't like understand that the game is busted or broken and just like, gets killed by some random bullshit. Just like any sus death he gets, he's like, oh yeah, I'm banning this guy. This guy's bad. Guy's a nerd, you kinda. Alright. It's been 7 minutes. Let's start playing the game, huh? I just got a message, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna listen to this real quick. I'm gonna mute the desktop audio real quick so you guys can hear it. Sorry, I got a voice clip up. Someone wanted me to critique for them. Or not really a critique, but like just to send to show me improvement on their voice acting. So I'm gonna mess with someone real quick, and then we'll start. We'll start the game. I see a gradual shift towards reaction content. Oh God. Oh God. Perish the thought. Unless I was paid to do it. Let's be honest. I'm not against getting paid to do content. But probably not naturally. I don't like reaction content. I don't watch reaction content. Reaction content is lazy as fuck. Yeah, I don't even bother. I believe you. I trust you. I honestly I think the same thing. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to respond to this message. All right. I love how gangster rap. Wait, hold on a second. Gangster rap in my area has boiled down to rappers just giving each other shit on Instagram instead of dishing out diss tracks. I mean, yeah. I feel like and we're gonna devolve into just like a this is gonna be a podcast stream, huh? Like actually I need it. Phone's on charge too. Need it. But yeah. It's like with like the internet open to anyone and you can just kind of do whatever, you know. You can, and rappers are just mostly just like with how accessible it is to be a rapper and like be an influencer like that. Anyone can do it, and so they don't really understand the culture and precedents from before. And I feel like whenever like the beef between rappers and shit like that gets started, like they take it way, way, way too seriously because they can't separate it from reality. So instead of just like making diss tracks to like tongue in cheek, critique or complain about another rapper, they're just kind of like, oh yeah, no, fuck that. I'm just gonna just say mean things about them online. No, 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 no. We're not. Okay, I almost started fucking Warhammer 3. Whoopsie. I don't want to do that. It's like watching two drunk guys fight in the parking lot with the convenience of sitting at home. Yeah, kind of. Nothing quite like watching two belligerent idiots on the internet just like yell at each other and think that they both probably think that they're winning the argument. Just somewhat infuriating. What were we talking about earlier? Oh yeah, reaction content. Yeah, I don't like reaction content. I don't watch it. I think it's boring. I mean, if it's a personality I really like I've watched like a little bit of I guess like basically like a lot of video game donkey videos are kind of reaction content. Although like he actually goes and like reviews and explains and writes shit down and stuff like that. But like that's like a very complex version of it. But like stuff like what Charlie does, Moist Critical, like all he does is reaction content. And I don't really like I like Charlie, I like Moist Critical, I or Penguin Zero, whatever you want to call him. But I don't like watching his content. It's boring as shit. I can if I can get like their like opinion kind of like boiled down like a single sentence, I'll be fine with that. I'll be totally fine with that. Hello, LA Noire, you want to launch? Launch, please. Not wanting to launch the game. Yeah, that's why I'm probably not going to get into reaction content. Streaming is already like a lazy enough like content form. Like I don't really have to prepare anything. I don't really have to like do anything special. I just load up a game, I put it up on OBS, and I talk funny and do funny things and laugh at things when funny things happen. That's about it. God damn it. Okay, LA Noire, you motherfucker. You better launch right now, this fucking instant. I want to like launch it through the rock. Oh, God, I hate this shit. Give me a second. I figure out what my Rockstar fucking game social club password is. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Also, I noticed that my fucking scene changed. Don't worry about that. Not that one. This one. Please solve this puzzle so we know you're a real person. Rockstar, I just like fucked up my password 3 times. How do you not know if I'm a real person or not? Pick the image as the correct way up. Okay, this one. Apparently I put in the wrong password. Are you kidding me? Rockstar, what the fuck is the matter with you? Let's try this one. Oh my god. All right, well, guess what, guys? We're not playing LA Noire today. Because Rockstar Games Launcher is being a piece of shit. Unless I go to Steam right now and I launch it again, and it actually launches for real. If not, then we're playing something else. Fucking Christ. All right, here I can actually use this. I can actually use this screen. It'll actually work. Actually makes sense. Kinchy speedrun peeler machine percent. Oh wait. I think it's actually launching. Just become the legendary like the samurai stream. Nope, we got it working. We got it working, everyone. It's fixed. We got it, everyone. We got it. All I had to do was try to launch the game 3 times. Sorry if I got your guys' hopes up. I gotta actually... first of all, I need to do this. I need to set the intermission screen. Oh, not intermission screen. Gameplay screen. Then I have to reset the display. I love having to reset the display every fucking time I log in the game. That's really cool. Thank you, Rockstar. Alright, now it's on screen. A resume. We're on the golden butterfly case. So same as last time, whenever we get to the part where we're examining the body, I'm going to censor the screen so I don't get whacked by YouTube, okay? So apologies. But not the part where this woman gets brutally murdered, but where the woman is, you know, left laying out in the mud, naked. Yeah, that part we're gonna censor. Oh God.
Galloway.
He's our boy, Rusty Galloway. A woman enjoyer, we have discovered.
Partner, after all. What have we got? New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
All right, so we suspect that there is a serial killer killing these women.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down.
Which is based on a real-life serial killer, or not really serial killer, but like murder case called the Black Dahlia.
Want a medal in solving all the cases? Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
Two peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted. Haha.
You're behind the wheel.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm a fast learner.
After all.
Thanks, Rusty. We're slowly gaining Rusty's trust. Rusty's a good guy, after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal.
Yep, but we don't have gloves.
Continue to be that. Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed.
I'm scared they're gonna like cut to the fucking the dead body. I'm gonna be really upset. All right.
I was first on scene.
All these You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All right, guys. We're gonna cut to the intermission screen. I apologize. I'm not taking any chances. Not with YouTube.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Okay. Thanks, Pinker.
Here she is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got more boot prints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Yikes. Yeah, she looks just as bad as Selena Henry, which is... Ugh. And we're looking at the purse, the victim's purse.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
We found a, what's it called? Name tag with the name Deirdre Muller. Parent-Teacher Association. Oh, and a $5 bill.
Why not take the money?
A $5 bill.
Victim a white female Jane Doe on House Street. Possible ID of Deidre.
Alright, we're looking at the body now. Has rope marks around her neck.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Reported by who?
looks like she was tied up.
Rope marks around her
Feels it
wrists.
first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Oh, okay. Watch might have been torn off. There is a mark on her finger where another ring has been torn off.
What's this mark? A cut on her finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
More stomping prints on her chest. Okay.
Detectives, RNI says a Deidre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Get all this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, Rusty. Alright, we're back. We're leaving the scene.
This is awful. Awful. Why can't we get any closer? I thought this was such an
It's awful. Awful. Why can't we get any closer to see the awful, grisly murder that just took place?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Going to Deidre Muller's house.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make
Rusty?
disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she?
Oh my God.
About my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my
Oh
children.
my God, dude.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Oh, good old Rusty Galloway. What a flawed individual. Good guy, but very flawed. Hello? Excuse me, your wife was brutally murdered. Oh no.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Kids, gross.
We're gonna have a look around.
Gross. I hate kids.
Back if you want. Just sit tight.
Alright, we gotta look around. What do we got? And we gotta... Okay, I don't think the fucking violin is,
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? Nothing to worry about.
Alright, what do we got in here?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
It doesn't give me anything to go on. Got it, Phelps. Got it. So this is like the little kid's room. I just realized. Okay, I don't need to be in here. Oh, the shoes. What size shoes does this guy wear? 8s. That's not good.
Work boots. Size 8s.
The shoe prints were probably size 8s. This is the jewelry case. Or this is probably for the watch. Yep.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
And this is the ring case.
No sign of a wedding ring.
That all there is. I don't have the walkthrough up, so I could be just fucking this up like outright, but you know. Let's see. Let me make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Don't think so.
No good to me.
Don't forget Mom's birthday on the 16th. Uh-oh. Well, Michelle, we're going to talk for a little bit.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
That's the fakest fucking crying I've seen in my life. This fucking kid killed her. Jesus, with that fucking evidence. She's 15. Okay, last contact with a victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I don't know if this kid's lying or not. I think she's not. Let's ask the community. It's a doubt? Wait, it's doubt? Okay, hold on.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight.
I'm gonna blow all my intuition points on this case. Husband's alibi.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I'm guessing that's also doubt? Oh, it's truth, I guess. Okay. The kid did it is about her allowance, yeah.
I know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. I had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Okay, alright. So did you kill your mother?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Uh-huh, of course they are. I don't have any, like, evidence, right? I'm guessing it's doubt. Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm asking the community again. It's doubt. Okay. It's doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
Just the once.
She'd leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
A golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
Name of the case.
Been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Sit down. Now I'm gonna interrogate you.
Questions that we would like to ask.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
All right, Hugo Mahler. Footprints of the crime scene.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
9s, I think. You're lying.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Why would I lie to you?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Dude, Rusty, what? You just said he's got a small penis, bro. What the hell?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
That's bullshit, actually. You're lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah, I'm saying you weren't. Your fucking child just gave you up. She killed your wife and is trying to pin it on you.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
His fucking face, dude. His fucking face. I think it's doubt, but I'm going to ask the community. Yeah, it's down. Okay, good.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
I worked all day. I just want to come home and put my feet up. My dogs are barking here. And I gotta come home and put up with this?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
That's a lie. Butterfly brooch. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the escape. Shit.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
You don't know anything about me. But I've not gotten one truth out of you, motherfucker.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
God damn, dude. Surprised he didn't try to fucking threaten to shoot his child in front of him.
There and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Hello, ma'am. Excuse me as I get run over.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
You son of a bitch, how dare you burn things in your backyard? It's bad for the environment.
Away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Yeah, I know.
If you get him, give him one for me.
Got him! Fucking tackled him. Get owned, idiot. Oh, what, you were burning your fucking shoes? Oh, bloody shoes, huh?
Doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah, let me go to the phone. The street phone that every city has. Or police specifically.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps, 1247.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street?
I need an address
Send
on a
someone down
Belmont
from
High
Juvenile Hall
School.
to look after a young
Checking
lady.
for you, Detective.
Roger, 11K.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Down Belmont High. I don't know where we need to go.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Okay.
KGPL.
Go to the morgue, I guess. Go to the morgue first.
Can you drive to this one?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my life.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on it.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. Try this one on besides. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Close his case is closed. A lot of people away that one.
I love their back and forth. That's why I always listen to their dialogue. It's so funny. Paul is such a fucking like college boy jackass, and Rusty's such like a practical like down to earth dude. Might see a body here. Okay, she's covered up. Well, we're good.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. Nope. For sure it's this one.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Interesting. Bell ropes in churches. Wow, I can't believe they throw that out there like that. I didn't realize that. That's kind of like foreshadowing to like the actual killer.
Are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Email. And I want to use your phone in here. Okay. M.A. shooting. Phone. Pardon me. Alright.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Dude, just sweeping away.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
Okay. Where did Mr. Sweepy go? Hello? Wait, do I need to talk to Crothers any further? Guess I need to look at the body.
This guy.
Is there anything else in here I need to do? What am I doing in here? Like, the music's still going, so that makes me think I gotta look at something else in here. I didn't look at this rope. Oh, no. This? Oh, the shoe prints.
The shoe prints? Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember who got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird. Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. I didn't clock the fucking shoe prints on the table. We need to go to... I'm guessing the high school now. Yeah, we gotta go to the high school.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where the hell are we going? On the high school.
Exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, Dad. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Yikes.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
Reading the same ones as me?
One eye and squint. You can just about make out the print.
I love Rusty. Alright, Belmont High School.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I'm sorry?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Did this guy?
Violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Well, what kind of, like, school has problems with a child molester hanging around? Like, why don't you just, like, call the police to begin with? If that's the case. You bastard. There you. Get back here.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son,
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
The titular golden butterfly.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What's the over-under odds we see Eli in like the next 5 minutes again, and he's like he's got the shit kicked out of him? Ooh.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Bloody tire. Have bloody overalls. HM.
Stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
HM for Hugo Mueller, maybe? We gotta call Central. We gotta call Central Station. We gotta let them know that we found the stuff in a very accessible vehicle. Anyone could have planted there.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Dude, nice jump, Rusty.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
On to Central, Rusty. You can drive us there. You know the way.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car. He had her jewelry. The DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
And this is just how the 40s police work worked. It was like if there was a bad guy in the area, it was like, all right, we're going to lay the murder on this guy. Just because I don't like him. Very solid police work.
Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand jury. Case got
Let's do Mueller first. I know Rusty wants to go to 1, but let's do Mueller first.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
I think the saddest story was this guy who was basically a 12-year-old kid in his head, and he got charged for murder just because he happened to be close. Yeah, that's awful. I hate that shit. Like, it's... And then, like, you think the police were flawed back then. Like, they still are. They still are flawed. You think they are not, then that's just, like, ignorant. Like, nothing has, like, come to pass in, like, legislation or, like, any sort of, like, difference in, like, police procedures that have made them less flawed.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Okay, try me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Okay. Ropes, blood, yada yada. I'm guessing this is doubt? Guessing this is doubt. When I ask community, I'm gonna use up all my intuition points on this one. Yeah, it's doubt, okay. I hate doubt.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
But what's...
So I'm free to leave. You believe my story?
No, I'm not done yet. I was actually wanting to look at the fucking evidence, but it didn't want me to click this button here. What's the rope? What's the rope? Is it triple braid? Doesn't tell me. Okay, doesn't tell me if it's triple braid or not. God damn it.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Fucking tire iron in the trunk.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
You got no proof. You got no proof. You got no proof. There's a bloody tire iron in the fucking trunk.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Ooh.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Okay. Guess we pick a lie here.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Let's leave the interrogation. We gotta go talk to the pervert.
Ooh, I've got it.
Boys!
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay, Captain. Did you just like incriminate yours? Okay, whatever.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Yeah, he got the shit kicked out of him.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Look at his fucking face.
5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think
Yo,
so,
Mac.
Eli.
Hey, what's up, Uncle?
Might be on the large
Doing
side.
good.
Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
We're currently interviewing a alleged child sex offender. Alleged, even though he's very clearly a child sex offender. How you doing, Uncle?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Okay. I'm guessing that's another doubt. That's another doubt, right? That's another doubt? Shit, dude. Alright, bit busy at work, but it's fine. Nice, dude. It's gonna be busy every once in a while. Alright, so, I think it's another doubt, but I don't actually know. I think it's doubt. But I'm gonna be completely certain.
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Okay. I didn't ask, Rooney. I didn't fucking ask. Yeah, it's down. Okay. I was just making sure.
This place you worked have a name?
Tennessee Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
HM.
Give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
This one's actually truth. Okay.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie hitching braid. It stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Okay.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I think we have to actually go back.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
I need to go back to Mahler because apparently I missed a question. Hold on. Mahler!
I'm not saying another thing until I've seen an attorney.
Yeah, I can't. Okay. No.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Okay, I guess so we're done. We just gotta go charge one of them. We're gonna charge Rooney because I don't like him.
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Also because it gets me 5 stars. Because if we accuse Yuka Muller, apparently the captain gets upset with us.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Yeah. True. Let's just get it done as quick as we can so we can't ever go back to it. Eli Rooney can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the district attorney. Locking people away you don't like in true 1940s cop fashion. Exactly.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? We're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, he's right. He's right. He's, for once, Cole's right.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing
Wartime Cole was right.
how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Finbar. Finbar, wait, what? His name's Finbar?
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Muller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me on the side.
Alright. Sure thing, Dad. No. I'm not driving. You're driving.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, this is when you start to realize, yeah, police work is not actually satisfying.
The alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all,
I gotta get ready on the scene switch button. Yeah, I might have to hit it early. Now we're fine, okay.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Ooh boy, okay, yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Yeah, Uncle, there is. Oh, God. Oh my God.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
That is so. Oh, ugh.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Okay, so we looked at the head. There's some disgusting, like, ligature marks around the neck. Like, awful. And then we have found like a torn up library card in her right hand. There's more writing on her.
Kiss the blood. BD.
Oh, yeah, another torn off ring.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Oh my God, there's like bone, dude. Dude, on my throat. It's fucking gross as shit, dude. Holy fuck.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road. Bruising from a small man.
Not to be nasty, but I really want to know what's going on, dude. You don't.
The base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
You really, really don't. Also, I don't want to get fucking slapped by YouTube. Okay, we got the silk stocking, the titular silk stocking. It's called the silk stocking murder.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Okay. Alright, so I think we're good to switch, but I'm not 100%. Please. There's a blood trail. I can see this.
May as well follow the trail.
Might just be morbid curiosity. I mean, you could look it up for yourself if you wanted. You can see all the fucking case bodies. Now we're following a blood trail. The hat. Antonia.
Antonia.
Did you do a taste test? No, Connor's not here yet. Not here yet. Wasn't this the one where there's like a fucking John Marston hat in the trash can or something? Hold on. Shoe?
Proximity to the scene.
They just did that. It's very nasty. Yeah, yeah. It's awful. It's awful. That's why I'm not showing it. I'm pretty sure this is one there's a fucking... Looks like right around over here. I don't know why I'm like remembering this so vividly.
Area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
that it? I think this is it. Oh, this is not it. It kind of looks like it, but I guess it's like, it's a stretch. We're watching videos like, oh yeah, there's a John Marston hat over here. LOL. Look at this. Key strung up. Bait.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to.
Did you kiss the blood? No. God. I'm not gonna do what that psychopath wants me to do. Are you kidding me?
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. Looks like we're going up.
Where are you taking us?
Be back, Rusty. Ooh. Ooh. Letter. Miss A. Maldonado. No letter.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Blood ritual to revive your loved one or to summon Satan.
He's left them for us.
Rusty too fat to climb.
Well, got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Don't fucking fat shame Rusty, man.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Oh boy. Why not both?
The trail points up.
Well, if my buddy Satan joins the chat, then we'll know which one it was. Another one. Ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Not shaming, I'm simply stating the fact that he is too fat to climb. Ah, come on. Maybe he's working through it, you know? Oh. Yikes.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh. Oh yeah, what do you gotta say about that, Uncle? Too fat to climb. How the fuck did he get up here then, huh? How did he get up here? It's not fat, it's the glands, yeah. Yeah, Uncle, what the fuck you gotta say about that? LOL. Yeah, LOL.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs.
Teleported.
Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Thank God they invented teleportation back in the... Alright, where are we going next? Only one place to go. You're driving.
You're behind the wheel.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Good old Rusty's razor. Boarding house. Rooms are 35 cents? Oh my god.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's his wife.
Oh yeah, I wipe my feet, trust me.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Well known that they had teleporters back in the 40s. It was just too cool. So they destroyed them in all the evidence of their existence.
What are we waiting for?
Dude, I'm trying to read chat, Finbar. Fuck alone. So it's well known that they had teleporters, but they destroyed all the evidence. Yeah? Is Maldonado.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Antonia, further my previous correspondence of August 7th, I'm writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304-330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also to appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled date.
Okay, we have an address.
In my experience, a woman plaintiff's presence in cases like this one can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. Frederick D. Tattersall. So, these are divorce papers. Thin bar, more like fat bar, am I right, guys?
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Broken window over here.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Wire pickets. Hey.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
You know how I feel about windows. Yeah, buddy, I know.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Interesting. I think that's it. Now I got to go talk to the lady. Fun fact, fat bars are handlebars for downhill bikes.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to
Good to know.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
I would trust the bike mechanics fun facts on that?
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Uh-huh.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof.
Oh my god, dude.
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Nosy old hag.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Broken window upstairs. What the fuck are you talking about?
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Sure.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
All of her jewelry, huh? Look at that fucking smirk she has. What an asshole.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Okay. This thing.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
Let's go to El Dorado bar first. Let's clear up all of our leads. Rusty. Excuse me. Bin bar. Aren't they also the belly fat you can hold on to when you do the... Aren't they also the belly fat you can hold on to when you do the 2-person push-up? Or is that called handlebars? Uncle, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, what are you on about, dude?
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
What? Yeah, what? Uncle, what? Dude.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wise line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Fat bars. I don't know what the fuck you're talking to. The belly fat you can hold on when you do a 2-person push-up. What the fuck is a 2-person push-up? Dude, what?
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night?
Another temp guy from the agency.
Drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Or what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar.
Two-person push-up is a nice, fun way to say doing the hokey pokey. Oh. Oh. Uncle, I think what you're talking about are love handles. Also, fucking Diego's reaction to being told someone got murdered is like the most real reaction we've had so far. Oh, shit.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Damn. I don't know, Uncle, you went such like a weird roundabout way of saying that. Two-person push-up. Love handles. Yeah, love handles, dude. Fat bars. Fucking schmuck.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
That's funny.
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Wide feet, bro. My eggs were runny.
A waitress.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Okay. That's a little odd. Investigate Maldonado's resident. Right? Drop by the place to find out it's closed, so we'll do that, I guess.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal.
Or no big deal.
While he was numb himself with experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Damn, dude. We drove this one because it was close. Just pick fruit market, always fresh.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Damn. And that's crazy, Finbar. You're driving.
I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Don't you hate it? That's like such a thing. Don't you fucking hate
How
it?
about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
Whenever you're going to like some place, like a restaurant or something, or like some place you need to go to, I don't know, like a barber shop or something, and you walk up close, like if they get out of your car, walk up close to the door and see that they're closed. Fuck. Now I gotta do the walk of shame and turn around and go back to my car. Like I look like a jackass out in public. Awful.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Sounds like suburban hell. Not even just suburban hell, just like anywhere you gotta go. Like if you want to go to, like if you're in town and you gotta go to a restaurant or something, or you want to go to a restaurant, you're all excited for the restaurant, and you like walk up towards the door and you see, oh, it's closed.
Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise. Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Dude, this guy fucking coming with a tackle.
I got 100 pounds of dry pound. So easy. What do you think?
Son of a bitch. Got him. Oh, good job, Finbar.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
He called him Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I always look like a jackass. It doesn't really bother me. Damn, dude.
Going over. Then talk to your neighbors.
And that's rough.
And Phelps?
Where I live, a closed restaurant doesn't really mean much. There'll be another one. I mean, yeah, but like, it's like, you know, you walk up and you're like, oh man, I'll eat here, and it's like you hype yourself up, especially if you're like me and you're a fucking introvert and you have like social anxiety and shit like that. It's yeah, I'm okay. I gotta hype myself up. I gotta sit in my car. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's go eat. I'm ready. I'm so excited for this. And then you just break it. And then you go up and you go to the door. You try the handle. It's like it's locked. And you look at the hours and like, oh, it's closed. And you look around to see if anyone saw you being a dipshit, trying to open a fucking locked door. Or you're like going to like the fucking barber shop or like the dentist or some shit like that. Or like, you know, some other office you need to go into and you don't want to go in there. It's like, okay, I gotta hype myself up to actually go in. Ah, alright, let me give me a fucking second. I gotta like, alright, I'm ready, let's go. Or for me, it was the fucking, whenever I lived in my apartment in Florida, I was like, I need to go to fucking, to the office to go talk to people about, like, some issue I'm having with the apartment. Okay, I gotta park, okay, I gotta hype myself up, I gotta talk to some fucking jackasses in the office. Like, alright, ready, let's go. And I go try the door, and I see there's a fucking little note by the door that says, out for lunch. Like, god damn it. Look like an asshole. While you fought, you should have thrown some racist slurs at them to make it more realistic. Being the 40s and all. Yeah. I was, you know, maybe an open Rusty would cover that one for me.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
You don't call me. What's this? Inconsequential. Eating in bed? What the fuck? What's this? Nothing important, apparently. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, just picked fruit market.
Picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. A lot of alcohol, dude. Ooh, look at this.
This will take some explaining.
But you hear the fucking gross wetness? Touch that? Ew. Spicy grape juice. Yeah, dude. Yummy.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. Got no alibi, he's toast.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
El Dorado. Go canvass the neighbors, I guess. Hello.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Thanks. No.
No good. There's nobody here.
Found out that I needed to call in advance to get a haircut. Went to a hairdresser right next to my apartment. She told me I had to call this at a time. Oh, yeah, dude, I hate that shit, too. I hate that shit. I just want to walk in, please.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kid.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Dude, what a fucking creature. Hello?
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Dude, what the fuck? I use the phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective.
Hey.
Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station.
You're not the normal lady.
A letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thank you.
Turning to Central. Got it. Or investigated, yada yada. Gotta return to Central Station. If someone has the name Finbar, they deserve to be bullied. Like if you're a mod in like, you know, someone's like Discord server, or you know, say like someone's stream or something, you know, someone's chat. They also deserve to be bullied, right? Tee.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Yeah, that too. Just make it so easy, man. Am I gonna take your hat back, bro? Holy crap. What a fashion faux pas, Rusty. Or should I say, Finbar. Alright, what we got?
Captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
I think you have social anxieties about being weird. If you think you have social anxiety about being weird, there's this one guy who keeps coming to my workshop and asks for parts. Yeah?
Mouthpiece were stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I'm assuming this is part 1 to part 2 of a chat message. I'll wait patiently. Tell him just to bring in his bike because we could just handle everything within a week. Oh. Haha, cool. Bully me, Scrum. It gives me the tingles.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
So they can do prints. Wait.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
I say we bust in there and find the...
Wait, whoa. So they can do prints. They can do prints. But we just handle everything with our hands anyway. But no, he just keeps going. Pretty sure he's got the parts for 6 bikes at home now, which he can't use because of incompatibilities. Oh my god, dude. That guy's just a psychopath. Honestly, I feel like... Honestly, for me, I would be like, yeah, no, definitely. I'll just bring my bike, and you do everything. You fix it all. You do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. You can fix that. There you go. That's easy. Makes it easier.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe. And thou, in thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come, when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
See, Finis, I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay. I mean, you're not the subject because you have a nose in your face. Wait, what? I'm the subject. You're not the subject because you have a nose in your face. Become the subject for your weirdness. But that only lasts for 50 minutes. He's the type of guy you give a screw and he tries to bang on it with a hammer. I'm weird, you're weird, everyone is weird. Seriously, the Schadenfreude some people display is really just finally someone else but me. Sorry, big stretch. Oh god. I've seen that used, the Schadenfreude. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong because I'm a white idiot. I've seen it used. I don't really understand what it means. I would love to look it up right now, but if I tab out, LA Noire will explode. Yeah, I'm very big proponent of like saying like, you know, everyone has got their own little weird habits. Everyone's got their weird little. It's when you laugh about the misfortune of someone else. Ah, yeah, yeah. I feel like because it is pretty easy to like laugh at someone else because of like something bad happens to some like weird instance or like situation happens to them. Not because you are white, Scrub. It's because you are American. Fair, fair. That's fair. You know what? You're right. Because I'm an idiot. Not all Americans are like white, and like not all Americans are like. Of course, not all Americans are white, scrubby, dumb motherfucker. Not all Americans are like. I know they only are ignorant to like other languages, like to English. Because there's tons of Americans who are like from like other cultures or from other countries that came in and are citizens and stuff like that. Probably because I'm like a native born American living in the South, like living in the rural South, that I don't have a complete understanding of how to pronounce other languages. Although I think that's fair. I mean, it's because like we live in such a culturally devoid place where I live in a country where if I were to drive like 100, like 200, not even like maybe like 1,000 miles in each direction, I'd still would be in my country. You laugh about someone slipping on a banana peel? Schadenfreude. Okay. I think Schadenfreude has been adopted in English. I know. Yeah, I know. It's like it's been adopted. Like it's a word that means something in English. It's not really adopted. It's like because a lot of English uses different like language phrases for different things. Like I like to use hoi polloi or you know, c'est la vie and things like that. I don't know what we call it, but like idioms or like phrases from other languages that we like to use. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Back out now. Back battle now, buddy. Be fair to America, you guys are a fucking huge country. Yeah, we're massive. Sometimes that goes to our heads. Honestly, if you wanted to look at it, we're basically just 50 different countries trying to live together. Because of like all the different states. All the different states have like their own little like footprint on the world, and it's like some can be like completely different from the others, and it's like the differences couldn't be clear. And they honestly should be like a differing like, especially since like our states govern themselves, and like so, you know, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't have time to explain it in this stupid fucking LA Noire stream. But yeah. In short, yes, I understand. Like I feel like people who are weird are awesome. I like weird things. I feel like everyone is weird, and like the things that make them weird are what make them interesting. All right, now I gotta go talk to fucking Mr. Maldonado. There he is.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Okay, where were you?
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Didn't the lady say something about this? What did you say? You didn't stay long. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you.
I understand, Mac. Both points, yeah. You're out of your mind.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Bullshit.
I don't believe you, Angel. She granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
What about the divorce papers? Hallie?
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Size 8s, huh?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito.
Hippolito?
He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
All right, well, now we need to go to the fruit market.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 40.
You can drive.
I want to put them down.
And where exactly are we going?
Dude, Rusty, why'd you leave your hat, man?
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking hate this nonsense guy. Every prom queen, every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Yikes. Pretty strong emotion from Rusty there. Oh my god. Hey, it's that guy.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Hey.
Sir, I'm the... Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Okay.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew
Guy's
Mrs.
fucking
Maldonado,
sus.
didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can.
I guess you can, bro.
Or something, I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Wham. There's a ton of alcohol back here.
It stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Not like a newspaper. I probably missed a newspaper at some point. Damn, what's alcohol?
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Bloody scalpel here.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
So I just realized I missed the fucking... There's a jewelry box in there too that I missed. Oh, we gotta chase this guy.
Get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
What the fuck, bro?
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Dude. Good fucking shot.
Grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had
When we got him, good job, fucking Finbar. Holy shit. That is the quickest chase I've ever had in my life. I don't know where we are right now, but this is nowhere near where we were at. So this truck should be upside down.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
I missed some evidence. No. Oopsie.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor.
God, dude.
I'll be sure to mention your names.
He just admitted he's gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Our captain is something, huh? I guess we technically didn't miss anything. Okay, well, whatever. I guess it wasn't too important. We missed the jewelry box where we needed to input the dice code to like open it up, and we would have seen the charm bracelet she. With the body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Clem Feeney to the gas chamber. Well, okay, yeah, okay, great, another one to the gas chamber. All right, wartime.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Yikes.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. The fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Tinker will let us know in good time.
Am I missing something here?
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Ah, Californians love a fad, Phelps.
Californians love a fad.
There'll always be killers in this town to see.
Greetings from sunny California. How's it going to stop?
Can you drive to this one?
Alright, let's go to the next body. I think this one actually has their clothes on.
Now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first dreams.
I think this one's got other clothes on, so you can actually see this one.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body? Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death. From her temperature, maybe.
Well, let's be certain though.
It was cold last night. Usual.
Okay, no, she's got her clothes on. We're good.
Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Okay, well, yikes. Put this first. More boot prints.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Censor the nips that makes it PG-13. Yeah, dude. What are you laying around? I don't think there's anything here. Tire tracks I gotta look at.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Not the time of death, right? Alright, ma'am.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Ring on this one? No. Nope, not on this one either. Not it. Oh, let's go and use the game well. Okay, I guess not yet. Isn't the markings on the neck the same one as the ropes you looked at earlier? Yes. The same rope that was used to strangle Deidre Muller.
The houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Hobo?
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured.
They connected?
He may have had an accident in the
Probably.
war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Yeah, so kind of starting to like unveil that there is definitely a serial murderer that we're just not catching. Even though all of our cases lead us to like a very likely suspect, we don't have like the perfect case against them. We just have like enough for the DA to convict them, and that's it. I've been kind of pointing them out, the connections. The rope, it's like used for church bells. Also the picket, the iron picket, looks like it's from a graveyard fence. What's it called? All the temp barmen we also keep running into that are apparently at the bars. We don't every question.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
The shoe
Track
size?
down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal.
Yeah, because they're all the same shoe size, size 8s.
Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right, let's go to Superior Laundry.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Oh, damn, we smart, yeah. This is kind of what it's like pointing towards.
No message.
Phelps keep.
Excuse me? There was no message.
See?
Where? On the Vic. The last bodies had something written. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
I feel like Cole and Rusty are having the argument of like whether or not these are linked or not. And, you know, Rusty's not wanting to, Rusty's like in denial.
At least the rain stopped. Change back into those white bucks.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
F1363. Miss T. Tarleton.
Mrs. T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Alright, thank you. All we needed. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm missing like all the newspapers, which I'm kind of sad about, because the other story going on in the background is really interesting.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Going to 43 Emerald Street.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. The Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Nordic types. Since her name is Tarleton? Before we rock up, there's blue over here. Being very clearly highlighted.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
It knocked over the wheelbarrow. Whoopsie.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think that...
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Order of gross.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem?
We have made a discussion. We've met with the council. We would like a mother to come home now, Daddy. Let me get this straight. If there is a serial killer dude, Cole has been sending innocent men to jail. Yes. As Tony said, yes, we are. Well, technically, not all of them are innocent. We did have the child molester. We had the guy who was illegally selling alcohol out of his fruit stand, out of his fruit shop. The first guy was completely probably innocent. He was just a taxi driver. Who else was it? I think that's it so far, right? We had First Lady, Henry, then Mahler, and then Maldonado. Yeah. That's just on the fourth case. Well, incidentally, I'm pretty sure there's some animatronic workshop making sure Mommy comes back up. Oh, God, yeah.
Terrelson, let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Alright, let's look around.
You want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Doesn't tell me anything.
This is okay. Well, they are innocent of the crime that is murder, yes. Yes, that is correct. They're innocent of the crime, that is.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
So yeah, we have been sending innocent people to jail. Not just to jail, but to hopefully have them put to death because of the violence of the crimes. Aaron's Bar. None of this is consequential. Book. Testament, we don't need that. I mean, we do, but we don't right now. A boat. The Baron's Bar thing, we don't need that. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ladies.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Probably nothing.
Oh, okay. It's not important.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Victim's handbag should be here, right? I thought it was this one. He's not the...
Seems irrelevant.
One of the clues almost defined as the victim's handbag. What's back here? Oh, here's the victim's handbag.
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Have the same lipstick.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Okay. Bloody boots. That's interesting.
We can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Size 8s. Jacket.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
All right, Lars, let's talk.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Well, the rope is the same kind of rope that we've seen.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Was shoe sizing different back then, or does everyone just have tiny feet? I think just like we've been running into people who have like smaller feet. Like if they just happen to have smaller feet. It could also play into like the serial killer's like targets, like who he chooses.
Party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah, I think she was. Yeah, buddy.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
Jesus Christ.
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Well, the muddy boots and the wet jacket basically telling you were outside.
You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story.
Okay.
Call in, get some uniforms dispatched, check out his...
Okay, Rusty. Didn't ask. No one asked. No one asked, Rusty.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Excuse me. All right, now we need to go to Baron's Bar.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Appreciate your time, dude. Sorry we accused you of killing your wife. My bad. Happens.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed? You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Kind of rings true. That's all we had to say. Baron's Bar. God damn it all, I asked him to hold the mayo.
Drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Okay.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Boy, let's take it some better days.
Right.
Put out an APB on the cab.
3591.
Should be traceable.
Vagrant male suspect.
We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Uh-huh, yeah. Look at his fucking face.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Bluff. We'll take it from there.
We'll take it
Hey,
from there.
no problem.
This is Bates.
Oh, don't make me chase you.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Oh, come on, man.
Son of a bitch, get away.
He even asked not to let it. I don't want to chase you, buddy. Come on.
Just want to talk.
Got a ride.
Oh, okay, man. We're gonna borrow your car, buddy. We don't mind.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
All right.
The killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, man. I'm really trying not to fuck with your stuff.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Come here. Oh my God! I almost ran that guy over. Oh!
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Good shot, Rusty. Holy shit.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Give it up, LAPD. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
I have a choice in this. I see you guys are messing a lot. Let me
You went drinking with a lady in the bar.
let me interview this idiot and I'll reply. I'll read him.
Clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you?
Oh,
Tell us
shit.
what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Oh no.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh man, all kinds of them.
Lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
All right. I always love how cops are straight up in your face when you're suspect when they found out you were innocent. Yeah, sorry, I beat the shit out of you. Nothing personal, fam. Yeah, it just comes with the territory, buddy. My bad. Whoopsie. Oh, sorry, bud. I had this thought at work. You were reading a book, and in that book, your friend Bob falls off a cliff. Next to you is a lady with a singular. What? Uncle, what the fuck did you just write in my chat room? Book, in that book, in the book, your friend Bob is falling off a cliff. Is a lady with one big boob? Bob. Okay, I think I understand what you're going for, but why? Why are you thinking about this? Are you actually? Is this something you actually had a thought of, Uncle, or is this like something you just want to some bit you want to pull in my chat? Dude, what the Uncle? You should be glad that you get this opportunity to say like weird shit like this in my chat, because it's it's probably doing you wonders, like doing you a lot of things you're getting a lot of things out that you won't be able to get out in therapy. I'm being honest. Okay. I gotta use his phone real quick.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
Check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case.
Seaman.
He's currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks for your help.
Okay, we need to get in the car and drive around for a little while.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591.
That was quick.
The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
All units in the vicinity. Garage on 7th Street. Let's get it. Cab driver Mike Tyler's whole thing. I hope you're right. Can handle code 3 identify.
Go that way. I'm not handling code 3. Fuck off. So, do you have a good answer? No, I don't have a good answer. I don't know what the fuck you're asking. I don't know what exactly you're trying to ask me. Psycho. You asking, do I yell Bob or do I yell boob? Like, it doesn't mean anything. Also, why the fuck would I be reading a book and and in the book, my real life friend Bob falls off a cliff? First of all, why would I react to that? Like, how does that work? My good friend Bob, you motherfucker.
Breathe, damn it.
Like my good friend, like it's preposterous. It's stupid. What? The fucking cab at? Where's the cab? I don't see the cab.
11K, further on your ATV on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's.
Also, what's the button to fucking turn on my sirens? I gotta look that up real quick. On foot, general, in vehicle, horn. H.
Cafe, heading north on Wentworth. ATPL clear.
Well, there he is.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about it.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
It's gone and ruined my day.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive.
Okay, hold on a second. You have a friend called Bob. Oh, my bad. Bob is not a widespread name in Denmark. Every American is... Uncle, I'm going to go back and read what you said. So I had this thought at work. You are reading a book, and in that book, your friend Bob falls off a cliff. That's what you said, your friend. I don't actually have a friend named Bob. But you said that your friend Bob falls off a cliff. You were saying, my friend Bob is in the book falling off a cliff. Why would I be like, Bob, no, Bob? Also, what kind of lunatic is reading a book in public and reacts to it, like, out loud? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? God, that's it, dude. I meant the text in the book is like that. The text in the book says your friend Bob falls off a cliff.
Needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, and 211 in progress and shots fired.
Dude. We gotta go to the fucking central station. I'm not having this. I'm not furthering this conversation. This is stupid. You're a lunatic. Is the answer to that question. You're psycho.
Straight on. Go left now.
Thanks.
You don't need to turn here.
Okay. Out here.
Through this intersection.
All right. About now.
Don't turn here.
Okay, got it. Oh, dude, I discovered a landmark. Nice, dude.
Take the next left.
Got it.
Through this intersection.
Got it. I don't want to be driving, but...
You don't need to turn here.
Got it.
Stay on this road.
Got it.
Through this intersection.
Call me a reefer addict? I've not smoked a single... Just how do you know if you're yelling his name or about the boob if it's in text? There's some rule in English that would be rule... Oh man. I mean, I'm not questioning your the what's it called? Your supposition that you can't determine Bob and Boob because they're all the same letters. What I'm questioning is your logic in this fucking in this like what's the word I'm looking for? In this bullshit scenario you set up. Like the logic makes no sense. Yeah, I know what he's referring to. But why did you have to like attach that to like a weird like situation? Also, also pretty sure the only reason you like the logic is like, yeah, okay, there we go. That's what I'm getting at. Also, I'm pretty sure you just like you like added that context to your like your question just so you could say like Giga Milker. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why my brain.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Oh my god, dude. Hey, idiot, what's up?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrelson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
When every word referring to the boobs would be different each time. Yeah. Yeah.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrelson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Ah, Satan. Your partner about to kiss a suspect? He leaning in real close. He's probably about to punch the shit out of him, knowing Rusty.
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30.
She looked old.
She fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off, and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief.
Oh, God.
There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
Order guts out to some bartender.
Clear this with the driver.
A bartender.
Yeah, my CO
Hear
said
that?
as much.
Probably a temp bartender.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2...
The Beau?
Thanks.
The Beau. The Beau. The Beau.
Drive all the way to San Pedro and check it.
That's my new nickname for Satan.
Let's see if the bus story checks
The
out.
Beau.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Let's go check the bus station before we go to the bow. The bow camp.
You're behind the wheel.
I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, sweet dreams, princess.
One on the hook. Still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
The bow. Bus. Alright, let's go to this place. Bus depot. Hello?
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Zeffirelli.
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
All-American bus lane. 7-4.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
I'll need to run the loop.
Oh, we gotta drive the loop and find the bus. Fucking
We're
great.
not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
What the hell?
What the hell? Alright, let's drive the loop.
All-American 7-4, let's go get it.
Now, if we're smart, we do it backwards.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my head draft and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
Save it, Phelps. Yeah, this is kind of boring.
Nope, still no sign of him.
No.
You doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge at the scene, right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
Oh, Rusty. Oh, found him.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Pull over, please. Pull over, please.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Yeah, Rusty, I get it.
Some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
All right, now let's go to the hobo camp.
Escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left abroad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
This call of a wife. Yes. That becomes a very important plot point later in the game.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, I guess we ought.
Well, it's a wife and children. 2 kids, I think. Oh, Rusty's got the blaster out.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
Need you to stay focused. We need to hold out.
How do we do that?
Oh my God!
Disciples know what you did last night?
We need to fight for it!
Did he just fucking blasted that man? I put him down.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Oh, this is fun. It's real fun, dude.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps.
Oh, hey, look.
See what you find.
Missing morphine. Cops say goons fighting dope war.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the lighthouse.
Oh, it's Jack. Also, got another cutscene. Our fucking whatever.
This is Courtney Sheldon.
Memories.
It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Back flashes.
I'm sure you two will want to.
Flashbacks? There we go, flashbacks.
Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society.
Secret society? Like the Illuminati?
God's sake, Courtney.
Lizard people?
Doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit.
I did make it through the war to put up with this shit, dude. Come on, give me a break.
Got a problem, pal?
Alright. Teresa Tarleton. Just the ballroom.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Oh, I want to look at the photograph.
I don't think so.
He was in the war. The length of rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Tarleton's chin.
All right.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Let's go back to Central and interrogate our beau. I like how the hobo camp is punctuated with sadness and harmonica music.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. We can charge her bum with murder.
All we need is a confession. Charge the bum with murder.
We're going this way.
Say all's fair in love and war. Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Tarleton?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Yeah, dude.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Tarleton with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
We fucking lackey, dude. Don't call me lackey, man. It's fucked up.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Tarleton near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Okay. A psychopath.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
Have her purse, dude. I had her purse.
We have you cold, Ackerman. Her purse and the ballroom ticket were in your lean-to. Tell us why you did it.
I kill because people need killing. It's what I was trained to do.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
We did it. We charged him, even though we didn't really get a very satisfying confession. He didn't look too happy about that.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
It's all because the homeless are communists. That's why. Case closed. An early visit to the hobo camp might have offered a lead, but good luck finding a coherent witness. Good thing we didn't do that. Good thing we didn't do that. Uh-oh. Alright, everyone likes Phelps here. He's become a regular. The studio secretary murder.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
And that's where we're going to end the stream. We've hit our 3-hour mark, and I'm very happy with that. Oh man, this game is so long. This is our third stream. We've been playing about 9 hours of this game so far, and we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway through the game. Yeah, it's gonna be, I plan on finishing this game, but I might need a day or two in between streams, like another stream or two in between to, kind of, just to play something else, I swear I'll finish the game. I'll finish it. This is fun. Yeah, I love this game. This game's a ton of fun. I'm actually kind of glad I'm going back to it. It's a good story, great characters. Can't wait to the promotion to small claims and domestic abuse. Yeah, we're hyped for that. Look forward to that, guys. This is the last murder in the murder desk, but it's the second to last case. So we're almost done with the murder desk. Then we move on to Vice. Then after that, we move on to Arson. So yeah. This will be the end of the stream for today, everyone. Thank you all for coming in and watching. Thank you, guys. Tony, Uncle, Aaron, all you guys for coming and hanging out. Greatly appreciate you folks. I need to... Actually, let me update the... let me update the schedule live on stream while we're sitting here. Let's see. Today is the 14th. It'll be 15th to the 21st. January 15 to the 21st. Tomorrow. We'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, we'll stream tomorrow. We'll play tomorrow. You guys want to play some more of this tomorrow, or do you want to take a breather, play something else? I've also been getting back into Stalker Anomaly again. I might want to go back and play that again on stream. That was fun. That's a ton of fun. I've been playing it a lot more today. Not today, but yesterday and the day before. I want to try and play it again on stream at some point, but take it a lot more seriously and not like fuck around, get owned. So what do you guys think? More LA Noire or something else tomorrow? If anyone's still here, if you're not already left. Want something else for tomorrow? I might just say we'll just leave it up to a poll tomorrow or something. The other game seems okay. Stalker Anomaly. I'll make a poll. And I'll put it up later, and I'll leave it on over the night. Maybe it's a little intermission. Okay, yeah, that might be a good idea. I'll put up a poll, put some games on there, see what you guys are interested in. It'll be at 12 noon normal time. 12 noon. Monday and Tuesday will stay no stream. Honestly, I might just keep the same like days. We'll just change the games. And Wednesday, probably do more LA Noire. Thursday, more LA Noire. Saturday, we'll say something else. All right. Well, the schedule is updated, and all right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow at the same time, 12 noon my time. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Say bye to the alligator. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. So long. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow. We'll have fun. We'll play some more games. You're really cool. All right, bye-bye. Gotta go.